Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, August 21st, 2017, and this is your Fun Fact of the Day. In the event of an emergency, meaning how to adult, means that when an emergency does arrive, through tough or extenuating circumstances, means coming through without unnecessarily dying or injury or anything like that. You should actually see to it that you are a little more prepared than some other people in the event of an emergency. In the event of a national emergency, this could be things like a lockdown where for whatever reason we have to stay in our homes, or national emergencies like for weather when transportation is impossible or stores are closed, like a hurricane. A hurricane is definitely a good example of a national emergency. A big one, that is. Things that actually like destroy things, level towns, bring floods, and the only thing happening is people getting rescued. You're not going to the store to get some bread and milk when you can't get off your roof for the floodwaters. In the event of that kind of an emergency, try to anticipate by having at least some of the following prepared. Have a 3-day supply of water. How much do you need for 3 days? Well, it depends on people. 1 gallon per person per day. You may not think that's very much, but you use water a lot more than you realize. You're not going to drink the whole gallon. Some people actually do drink the whole gallon. Most people don't, but you definitely can, especially if it's a hot climate you're emergencying in. A 3-day supply of easy to prepare, non-perishable food. Easy to prepare as in doesn't need electricity. Odds are if you're in an emergency, you're not going to have a stove or a microwave. So make sure the things you can eat without necessarily needing to heat up in that sense, or boil water for. This goes for your pet as well. Well, great, we got all this water and food for us, but oh, Fido doesn't need to drink anything, does he? Oh. Your pets also need water and food per day for themselves as well. You should probably have at least one first aid kit. Accidents happen in emergencies. People bleed, things get broken, splinters need to be removed, etc. Emergency supplies like lights, batteries, lamps, maps, if you're somewhere not familiar with, and some basic tools. A long-time charging source for your phone, like one of those backup battery packs, because too many people have all their emergency information on their phone. As in, too many people have it only on their phone and not here, where it belongs. Or with somebody else in case you're unconscious. Whether it's vital information from apps, news updates or alerts from the internet or from radio, these won't do you much good if you can't get them, because your phone is dead. Copies of critical personal documents. This actually happened when I got married. Not that it was any kind of emergency situation, but when we got married, my wife actually lost her driver's license, her social security card, and she didn't know where her birth certificate was. We had to specifically chart which government office we went to based on which one would give us what we needed with the information that we did have, which was basically her passport and our newly found marriage license. You should also have weather-appropriate clothing. If it's hot, have some lighter clothing stashed away a safe place somewhere. If it's cold or wet, have some thicker, heavier, drier clothing stashed away in a safe place somewhere. For more information about how to survive incidences and emergencies, check out the links below. In other news, today is National Senior Citizens Day. In the event of an emergency, if you're caring for a senior citizen, you have to prepare for them as well. Know how to handle their medical equipment or oxygen tanks or anything like that. Necessary information to have before the fact. Hope you've enjoyed this fun fact of the day. See you tomorrow.